NaySayers, what's up? What's up? Y'all know I got 15,000? How in the heck did that happen? When did it happen? I don't know. 15,000, I don't know. All I know is I got 15,000 subscribers, and now I want to give y'all 15 facts about NaySay-Er, right? And I'm going to try to keep this under 15 minutes. But the first fact, and let me say this. I'm giving you these 15 facts because they matter. They're important to me. I'm not just throwing random BS out there. I'm telling you things that make me me. Okay? So the first NaySay-Er fact is that my favorite flowers are roses. The reason why is because I told y'all that my dad's mom, when my mom was pregnant with me, y'all know I have a teenage mother. She had me when she was 15. But, I had a teenage mother before she passed. But she, when she was pregnant with me, my grandmother, my dad's mom, decided to buy a house. She bought a house on Capitol Hill. And in the front yard, she had roses. She planted a rose bush. And every Mother's Day, she would, the roses would blossom every Mother's Day. So roses to me have been very special to me, bloom, have been very special to me for as long as I could remember. Now, my grandmother has passed. We no longer have the home on Capitol Hill, but that memory is still there, and roses are still very near and dear to my heart because my mom's mother loved roses, and my dad's mother loved roses. So roses are very special to me. The second NaySay-Er fact is that my dad, if you guys do not know, who think that I worship the devil because I do zodiacs, but you guys have no friggin' idea what you're talking about. But my dad is an apostolic minister here in the DMV. Okay? So, and if you guys don't know, apostolic ministries are very strict. So, the third thing about me is my favorite kind of music is disco. Always has been, always will be. That's why I love Soul Train so much. That's why I wear my hair like in bushes and naturals. Like a lot of the things that I wear cater towards like the 70s, like the 70s, the early 80s, because in my mind I am a disco queen. Okay, the fourth thing is if I could live anywhere except for DC, it would be LA. After my mom passed, me and my sister just traveled the world. And my favorite place was LA to visit because like my sister, like I said, she's so friggin' spoiled. She doesn't realize how spoiled she is. But my sister is a dancer by nature. She has rheumatoid arthritis plus lupus, guys. But she loves dance. My sister is like an excellent. She's thick now, but even as a thickie, she still is a great, beautiful, elegant dancer. And as a treat to her, did I do it for her one of her birthdays? I'm not sure, but I flew her to LA so that she could see So You Think You Can Dance. You remember that Fox TV show that was like the dance version of American Idol? So I flew her to LA so that she could see So You Think You Can dance tour live in LA. And we loved it. We loved it there. The weather's beautiful. The environment's just beautiful. It's just got an air about it that I will never forget. The fifth thing is that because I'm more single than I am in a relationship, I've gotten accustomed to doing things for myself. I can take myself to the movies by myself. I can take myself to dinner by myself, the bar by myself. I can do any and everything by myself. I'm good. The sixth thing is, although I am more single in a relationship, I have been more single throughout my life than I have been in relationship. Once I am in a relationship with somebody, especially a fire sign, I will absolutely follow that person to the moon. If I find somebody that's strong, smart, and a good leader, I will follow that person to the moon. And that's what I always say, because that's what I used to always say to my ex, the Leo love him, or one of the Leo loves of my life, the man Leo love of my life. If I would have followed that nigga to the moon if he wasn't such a dirty dick. The seventh thing is, I am a thumb sucker. Bet you didn't know that. I came out my mom's stomach sucking my thumb. I stopped sucking my thumb for a long time, but from time to time, I still catch myself sucking my thumb. The eighth one is, my favorite shoe brand is Amina Abdul Jalil. If you follow me on Instagram, I know you see pictures of some of the shoes that I have gotten over, the past 2 years, and my favorite shoe brand is Amina Abdul Jalil. The ninth thing is, my favorite clothes brand is, for work, The Gap, and for play, yes, Old School. People don't wear Gap no more. I do. I mean, not Gap. Guess no more. I do. I love it. Now, I don't wear things that have Guess all over the arms and the sleeves and stuff like that. Like, I love even my name brand stuff, like my expensive designer clothes. I don't like for people to know if I'm wearing Gucci shits. That's just me. Okay, the ninth thing is my pet peeves. My pet peeves are poor table manners. I can't stand smackers when they smack. I be wanting to smack them. I can't stand somebody that do things to get attention. I hate that. It's not necessary for you to, I don't know. I just don't like people that do things to get attention. And the next thing, the thing that sends me to the absolute moon is when I recognize when somebody's trying to run game and play games on me or run game on me. That sends me to the moon. That will make me shut down on a person like immediately. I mean, friggin' immediately. My pet peeve above anything is when somebody tries to run game on me. That drives me friggin' bananas. Number 10, what I do when I'm down and when I'm feeling sad, what I do to help me to feel better about myself, or what brings me out of my funk is grooming. I love to get my nails done. I love to get my toes done. I love to get my hair done. I love all those things. But like I told y'all, YouTube is tripping right now. And a lot of my grooming was coming out of my YouTube money. And YouTube is tripping right now. So I ain't feeling too happy. And that's all I got to say about that. I ain't feeling too dang happy about YouTube right now. The 11th thing is I graduated with a criminal justice degree with a 3.75 average from the University of the District of Columbia. And I'm proud of it. That is a HBCU, and I am very proud of it. And people say what they want to about UDC. They used to call it University of Dumb Children. They don't call it that no more. But one thing I will say about UDC is that it may be easy to get in, but it is hard as a mother sucker to get out. UDC's criminal justice curriculum is equitable with John Jay. And if any of you guys know anything about John Jay in New York, it is a very elite, it has a very elite criminal justice curriculum that is very notable. Let me say that. Okay, so number 12 is growing up, people thought that I was weird. Well, in elementary school, people thought that I was weird. Elementary, junior high, they thought that I was really weird. And that's why I'm so stuck with my BFF, who I've been BFFs with since I was 41 years because my BFF, regardless of how weird people thought I was as a child, she didn't see that. She saw me. That's why she got this thing of no new friends. Don't trust these new niggas over there or new ninjas over there. Forgive me for saying NIGGERs, but don't trust them. They weren't your friends in the beginning, so don't befriend them now. So that's why she's so protective over me, because she's been knowing me forever, and she knows that people have it's people out there that have evil in their heart, and she's kind of like my pit bull. That's what I call her. Okay, 13. Why I don't have children? I don't have children because I had a young mother who drilled in my friggin' mind, have fun, don't have children. And then, I just was on I had different plans. I knew I wanted to be free. I know I wanted to do this and do that. And everybody I knew that had kids had restrictions. And child, I can't deal with all them restrictions. I can't deal with all that. That's not my life. I'm not about that life. I need to be free. So in a minute, it was selfishness. And then I have been pregnant before. And all I'm going to say is I have been pregnant before. I have not had, I don't have children, but I made a choice because I just did not want to be pregnant by a drug dealer. Let me say that. Okay, so 14. I am a firm believer in sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you may know or not know that I am actually rebuilding my life from something. Like I had to go backwards in order to go forward. So I'm rebuilding my life. And I'm kind of starting all over again, but it's different. It's kind of scary because I'm doing things differently, but you just keep moving. So. And 15, this one is kind of funny, is because if you guys were alive to see the movie Waiting to Exhale, do y'all remember in that movie, and this goes to my young naysayers, but do y'all remember in that movie when Whitney Houston was saying how she didn't have sex? It's been like, what did she say, a year since she had sex, or 6 months since she had sex, or something like that. And I remember sitting in that movie with my BFF, and we looked at each other like, 6 months and you hadn't had sex? Oh my God, who goes that long without having sex? And these women, I want to say, were in their late 30s, I think, something like that, or mid 30s. And we looked at each other like, oh my God, I hope there never comes a time in my life where I go that long without sex. But what I noticed is, guys, you do. Like, as I got older, I was like, oh my God, it's been a year, and I ain't had sex. So my young naysayers, as you get older, I know married couples that don't have sex, but I said it's a fact that as you get older, you don't have sex, and you be like, and I know people be like, no, you don't have sex? Yes, like you don't have sex. And that's real talk. Like, I never thought in my early 20s that I would go months or years without sex. But you do. You just wake up one day and you be like, oh my God, it's been a year and I ain't had sex. Child is bananas. But anyway, guys, again, naysayers, thank you so much for your support, loves. Thank you so much. Naysayers, let's be good to each other. Peace.